It was nearly 110 years ago that the community realized the need for fire protection in the Ocean City area. And that is when the community stepped up and formed the Ocean City Volunteer Fire Company.
And they have sure come a long way since 1905. A one-engine, one-station company has developed into a company with a fleet of apparatus, 5 stations, and 125 active members. Now, their job is the safeguarding of life for the residents, the locals, and the millions of visitors that vacation in the resort every year, as well as protection of property. And you know what? It's a job that is ever evolving. Corey Brown is a firefighter and paramedic with the Ocean City Fire Department.
Started with the Ocean City Fire Department in June of 2015. I was a volunteer in Parsonsburg, Maryland for a little while before then, and been full-time now with the Ocean City Fire Department for 4 years.
But his training began years before and never ends.
So I started out as an EMT in 2011 and went on to paramedic school after that took a 2-year program to become a paramedic, and we continue to do annual recertifications, and we have to recertify every 2 years for our national registry and our Maryland paramedic license.
It's not surprising that most of the calls that come into the department send them to the water.
Some of the frequent calls we get in summer in Ocean City are swimmers in distress. We advocate that people keep their feet on the sand until the lifeguard's in the stand. Make sure that someone is guarding the waters while you're swimming.
Especially when it's hot.
Some more frequent calls we get are dehydrated patients on the beach, not drinking enough water, and being out in the heat for too long and exerting too much energy without trying to stay hydrated.
Heat exhaustion and heat stroke are serious health emergencies.
Some of the symptoms that we look for when people are dehydrated and heat exhaustion and heat stroke are dizziness, lightheadedness, headaches, any loss of vision, and just generally feeling ill when you know you've been in the sun all day, you've been exerting a lot of energy, and you're not intaking many fluids.
That's why Corey says educating visitors to prevent heat-related issues is part of the job.
Some of the tips that we like to tell people about hydration is to make sure you try and stick with your 8 cups of water a day. If you know that you're out in the sun or you're exerting a lot of energy, walking around, enjoying the attractions of Ocean City, try and double that. Make sure you're drinking at least a bottle or 2 an hour. Try and keep away from the sodas and the teas. Those will actually help dehydrate you instead of hydrate you. And if you are consuming alcohol, make sure it's in moderation and make sure you're mixing in water with that as well.
And keeping aware of those around you.
As a bystander out in the public and you see somebody having a medical emergency, make sure you dial 911, give the correct address and the issues that are going on with that patient at the time. If you're trained in medical procedures and you can assist with CPR, you can assist with the Heimlich maneuver, please feel free to help out, but dial 911 first and make sure that you get the paramedics en route to the scene.
Corey says the department is always looking for new team members.
We are currently hiring right now for some full-time positions. That process is unfortunately closed. We hire every summer for part-time positions as well, but stay posted to our Facebook page, and there are hiring dates and instructions that are linked to that periodically.
And looking for help in other ways.
If you're not able to join the fire department this time and you still want to support the Ocean City Fire Department, feel free to give donations or to look into helping out with some of the local events that we host.
A great way to support those who keep the community and all those visiting safe.